Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Henry and this is the Royal Hive. In this series, we celebrate historical royal births of monarchs from all over the world. If you are celebrating your birthday today, happy birthday, and come and see which royal is celebrating or has celebrated their birthdays with you. Also have a look and see if you can recognize any of our royals for today. Today we're celebrating 8 historical royal births. Our first celebrant for today is Tiberius Claudius Caesar Augustus Germanicus, who was born in 54 AD to parents Nero Claudius Drusus and Antonia the Younger. He was a member of the Julio-Claudian dynasty, being the fourth Roman emperor and the first Roman emperor to be born outside of Italy. He had a limp and was slightly deaf, these infirmities probably saving his life during the purges of nobles that took place during the reigns of Tiberius and Caligula. He was proclaimed as emperor by the Praetorian Guard after the assassination of Caligula. He was an able and efficient administrator, expanding the imperial bureaucracy by including freedmen, and helped restore the empire's finances after Caligula's excesses. He married 4 times, having 5 biological children between his spouses and one adopted son, Nero. Our second celebrant is another Roman emperor, and his name is Publius Helvius Pertinax. He was born in 126 to Father Helvius Successus. He was a Roman emperor for 3 months in 193, succeeding Commodus in the year of the 5 emperors. As the son of a freed slave, he enlisted as an army officer, fighting in the Roman-Parthian War of 161 to 166. His successes in the war led him to be promoted to higher positions in the military as well as in politics. He achieved the rank of provincial governor, urban prefect, and became a member of the Roman Senate in succession. He was proclaimed emperor on the death of Commodus, attempting to institute several reform measures. His short reign prevented the successes of his attempts. He attempted at restoring discipline to the Praetorian Guard, which led to his assassination by the Guard on the 28th of March 193. He was 66 years old at that time. He was deified by the Emperor Septimus Severus. He married Flavia Tatiana, having 2 children with her. Our third celebrant for today is Emperor Kogon of Japan, who was born in 1313 to parents Emperor Go Fushimi and Saionji Niishi. He was enthroned on the 22nd of October 1331 and reigned until the 7th of July 1333. Emperor Go Kogon was taken captive by Emperor Go Murakami, being held under house arrest until his death on the 5th of August 1364 at the age of 51. He converted to Zen Buddhism during his final years of life. He had 2 wives, Princess Yoshiko and Princess Hisako. He fathered Emperor Suko and Emperor Go Kogon. Our fourth celebrant for today is Emperor Go Komatsu, who was born in 1377 to parents Emperor Go Enyo and Sanjo Itsuko. According to the traditional Japanese order of succession, Emperor Go Komatsu was the 100th Emperor of Japan and the 6th Emperor of the Northern Court. He died at the age of 56 on the 1st of December 1433. Our fifth celebrant for today is Sigismund II Augustus, King of Poland and Grand Duke of Lithuania, who was born today in 1520 to parents Sigismund I the Old and Bona Sforza. Sigismund was the first ruler of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth and the last male monarch of the Jagiellonian dynasty. He continued a tolerance policy towards minorities and continued peaceful relationships with neighboring countries. His rule was seen as the apex of the Polish Golden Age, with Sigismund establishing the first regular Polish navy as well as the first regular postal service. He was a collector, collecting items such as tapestries from the Low Countries, military memorabilia, and jewelry. He married three times, first to Elizabeth of Austria, who died childless at the age of 18, secondly to his mistress Barbara Radziwill, died 5 months after the marriage, and finally to Catherine of Austria, who also bore him no children. He died at the age of 51 on the 7th of July 1572. Our sixth celebrant for today is Ahmed II, Sultan of the Ottoman Empire, who was born in 1642 to parents Ibrahim and Muazzez Sultan. His birth date was also given as the 25th of February 1643. Ahmed remained imprisoned during the reigns of his older brothers, an imprisonment that lasted for 43 years. Once he ascended the throne, he devoted most of his attention to the wars against the Habsburgs, related foreign policy, and government and economic issues. He had two consorts, Rabia Sultan and Sayyisti Hatun, having 5 children with him. He died at the age of 51 on the 6th of February 1695, being succeeded by Mustafa II. Our seventh celebrant for today is Charles I, Duke of Brunswick-Wolfenbüttel, who was born in 1713 to parents Ferdinand Albert II, Duke of Brunswick-Wolfenbüttel, and Duchess Antoinette of Brunswick-Wolfenbüttel. Say that 3 times after each other. As heir, Charles fought under Prince Eugene of Savoy against the Ottoman Empire. He founded the Collegium Carolinum in 1745, which is now known as the Technical University of Brunswick. Charles attempted to promote the economic development of his state, but failed to keep the finances in check. This led to his son, Charles William Ferdinand, to take over the government in 1773. Charles rendered out his army to Great Britain during the American Revolution, the army fighting during the Battle of Saratoga, where they were captured. He married Princess Philippine Charlotte of Prussia, having 9 children with her. He died on the 26th of March 1780 at the age of 66, being succeeded by his eldest son, Charles William Ferdinand. Our final celebrant for today is Alexander, King of Greece, who was born in 1893 to parents Constantine I of Greece and Sophia of Prussia, who was a granddaughter of Queen Victoria. Alexander was the second son of Constantine, but became the puppet king of Greece when his father and older brother was exiled by the government of the day. He married a commoner, Aspasia Manos, in 1919, their marriage causing such a scandal that the couple had to leave Greece for a few months. He died of sepsis at the age of 27 after being bitten by a Barbary macaque, which was a monkey. His death led to a referendum which re-established his father on the Greek throne. He had a daughter with his wife, but she was ineligible for the throne as the marriage of her parents were morganatic. We've come to the end of the video. Thank you for acknowledging the births of the royals by watching this far, and I hope that you have recognized at least one or two of our celebrants for today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Bye guys.